Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about that things with you, how can delete it from here. So that means a soft delete it from here. So now if you click as a delete, so it will be display as a category soft deleted successful, and here you can see it's now save all the data in our trash list. So now I want to change this action button. Here it will be as a permanently deleted, and also I want to add another button for the restore. That means from here, if you restore this category, then it will be restore it and add this in our main category area. So how can do that work? For doing this, we have to work in our this trash list area. That means that is our index, and here we have to update this button. So now go to our index, and into the index, that is our trash list. You can see there is a cloud trash list passed. Into this part area, that is our delete, and there is edit. So now I want to make it not the edit, I want to make it as a restore. Okay. So it will be as a restore, and that will be as a permanent delete. So I make it as a p delete. Okay, that will be as a permanent delete. So for the restore, I want to create one of the URL. It will be as a category restore. Okay, that will be as a category restore, and also it will be updated with a specific one of the ID. So first of all, I want to complete that restore part. So here we have to create this URL, right? And also they have one of the ID. Now go to our web route here. Here after this, I copy it, and here I paste it. So now first of all, we have to update that our URL. So our URL will be as a category restore and then ID. Copy it, and then it will be as a category restore and then a specific ID into the category controller. I want to create one of the method as a restore. Okay, I name it as a restore. So now we have to create this restore method into the category controller. Go to our category controller here. After this, I want to create it. So that will be as a public, and then function, and then our method name will be as a restore. So now I name it. And also here we have to add our ID, because of all from here I have also passed one of the ID, that means our requested ID. I want to add this requested ID, right friend? And then I want to do here I take one of the variable. I take one of the variable as a delete, whatever you want. So right now I name it as a delete, and then with our category model. So with this category model, they have also for the restore, they have also one of the function as a with trash. That means here we have to add that function as a trashed. Okay, with trash. So with this trash here, we have to add that our find data, and it will be find our specific requested data. So that will be our requested data as a ID, right? That means this requested data. So also there is another function as a restore, because of all it will be restore it. So I want to make it as a restore. So that will be as a restore. So that is one of the another building function as a restore function, and that is our with trashed. Okay, so with trash, it should be find our specific ID data, and after that it will be restored this. That means restore this data, and when it will be restored, then it will be return redirect. So same page, I copy it, and it will be as a return redirect to the back page with some of the message as a category restored. Okay, restore successfully. So this is the success message I have already declared into the back page. Back page means in our index page, right? Into the index page here, you can see I have already displayed. So here you can see that is our message. That means when it will get any success session, then it will be display this message, right? So I have already discussed about that things with your friends. So now you have to actually practice it. So if you practice, then everything should be very much clear to you. So right now here we successfully complete our this method. That means when any user click in particular that edit section. So this the edit section restore section is for our this part, right? So when it should be click as a restore, then it should be redirected to our category restore with a specific ID into the web. That is our category restore with the ID into the category controller. I have created one of the method as a restore method. That means into the category controller, that is our restore method. So here we using that category. So with this category model with our trash, it will find that a specific ID, and then it will be restore it. And when it will be restored, then it will be display as into the back page with the success message. Perfect. Now let's check this out. If you click as a save all and now refresh it. So now I want to restore this Aryan1. Okay, you can see into the category list I have already delected for the reason it's now into the trash. That means in our trash page. So now here if you click as a restore, that means there is an option for the restore. Click as a restore. Yes, you can see friend, now it's showing as a category restore successfully, and now that is actually delected from here. That means restore from here, and now it's visible in our main category area. And also if you want to restore the hello one, click as a restore. Yeah, you can see hello one is now visible and it's now totally gone from here. So now I want to delete it. That means from here I want to delete it permanently. Okay, that means it should be deleted from this database. So how can do that work? For doing this, here we have to add another path, right? So now go our index page, into the index, and that is our trash, right? So that is our trash part. Into the trash part, that is our restore button, and here also we have to do the same. Here also we have to add another one, so better I copy it. That means here we have to add another URL. Our URL will be, I name it as a pdelete. Okay, pdelete and category. So pdelete category, this type of one of the URL we have to create, and also it should be deleted with a specific one of the ID. So now let's create this URL. Go to our web route. Here I copy it and I paste it, so it will be this path. You can see friend how much easy it is. Actually, if you understand the mere core functionality, then Laravel just like as a water, as I told you. And you can see that is our URL, and after that there is actually one of the ID. So here that is also one of the ID, right? So now I want to create one of the method. I want to create one of the method into the category controller. Into the category controller area, I want to create one of the method as a delete or pdelete. Okay, I name it as a pdelete. That means the permanent delete. So now we have to create this method in our category controller. So now go to our category controller. Here after this I want to do as a public, and then function, and then our method name as a pdelete. So now I add this pdelete, and it will be just like that same as a delete. Take another variable as a delete, and then with this category model, okay, with this category model I want to add, that is also another option. I want to delete it from where? I want to delete it from to the trash, right? So there is also another function, as I told you, only trash. That means here before we use that with trash, and now there is another one as only trash, because if you want to delete any data permanently from to the trash, then you have to delete it with using that only. Okay, only, and then trash, only trashed. So with this only trashed, I want to also, before delete it, we have to add that our specific requested ID. So into the web route, they have also one of the ID. We have to add this ID. So here I want to add this ID. Okay, that means here first of all it will be find this ID. So now I name it as a find. We are using that eloquent ORM, so sorry, here we have to add that our ID, and then I want to add that force delete. Okay, there is also another math function as a force delete. So that is all that building function, friends. So that is a pretty much simple some of the code function you have to remember. Okay, so when you actually practice it 1 or 2 times, then everything will be very catchy to you. So that is a force delete. So with this force delete, right now I want to delete it from to our trash. So now that's all you have to do, and after that it will be return redirect with some of the message, return redirect to the back page, and to the back page with some of the success message as a category permanently deleted. Okay, permanently deleted. So this type of one of the message it should be displayed. That means permanently deleted means it should be totally deleted from to this database. Okay, so here that's all you have to do, friend. Now let's check this out. I click as a save all. Now go here, refresh it. Everything is looking great. Now you can restore from here if you want to delete it permanently, mass fashion. Yes, you can see, friend, it's now showing as a category permanently deleted. That means right now it's totally gone. Okay, so if from here you can edit. So if you want to edit it, I can edit it. Click as the update category updated successfully. And if you click as the delete it, now we can see it's now delete as a hello, and now it's redirected to the Aryan. So perfect. So now it's redirected to particular that area, and from here you can restore it. So it will be restored again. Rather than you can, if you want to delete it directly, you can delete it. Rather than you can, if you want to delete it permanently, then you can delete it permanently from here. Okay. So here we successfully complete everything for our category. So if you want to add new one category, click as the add category. Yeah, category inserted successfully. So category inserted successfully. That is our category. So friend, everything we successfully complete. So that is the main code functionality. Okay, so right now you can know how to edit it, how can update this data, how can read this data from to the database, how can delete it from to this area, and also I discuss about that short, that means the soft delete, how can working with the soft delete. So here we successfully completed it. So next video I want to work with our another menu. I want to add another menu for the brand, and for the brand I want to use some of the image. Okay, so here I didn't use any image. So for the image related every concept I want to clear with you. Okay, so how can create some of the image functionality, how can upload some of the multiple image at a time, how can update this image. That means when you update this image, automatically your save image will be replaced with the new image, and when you delete this user data with and also this image will be deleted from your store. So how can manage everything, image related everything, I will show you. So for the reasons better, I want to add another menu for the brand. So how can working with the brand, step by step, everything I will show you with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.